Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hi, what's up? You're welcome to another episode on EWL. This friend is Luchi. Don't forget that the podcast is a platform for you to be expressive and a reality check. Okay, we're going to continue our series. I'm a lady and it's me, Unscripted. You can see I was just in the serenity of my room, the space of my room, and I just thought to shoot. And yeah, this is night. What's up? What do you want to know about me, Oluchi? Like you've seen this bold, confronting, noise making Oluchi, shouting, give a woman this. I'm just here with you guys, just me and you guys. What do you want to know basically? So I'm going to walk you through episode 1 to 9. Yeah. This episode is more like my trimester episode. Episode 10, guys. I'm so excited. Thank you for um listening to my previous episodes, getting us to more than 100 plays for the 10th episode. I really appreciate the kindness and the support. I love you guys so much. So now I'm going to walk you all through from episode 1 to 9. And if you want to know anything, you can drop it in the comment section, or you can send me voice messages on Anchor, and I'll be obliged to answer you because I'm so excited. Actually, I'm kind of calm in the calm mood. So yeah, me to the quiet Ology and pardon the noise. Everyone's in the host there. I think the private, so they make noise up and down. Okay, guys. First of all, I'm going to walk you through Ology episode 1, the Valentine's experience. What influenced that topic? Well, basically, I'm being okay, to be honest, at that point I felt pressured. Yeah, I felt pressured. The Valentine this year was mad actually, because I had friends that actually got things. Like things, it was not just like any other Valentine's. It was like everybody was celebrating and I was just in the space moving at myself. And I just like, why don't talk about it? Like I may not be the only one feeling this pressure. So I said I should talk about Valentine's Day for those of us that are bullies in the building. So yeah, that was what inspired episode 1. Um, Valentine's experience. So second episode, discrimination and bullying. What inspired that? Actually, I've been this girl who's always an activist. How would I know? I like fight. Okay, I'm not gonna say I like fight. Actually, I would say I don't like people looking down on people, because I think I've been a victim of such space where I was always in the midst of people that did not want me. So it was as if, how would I put it? I felt most of us have gone through this process, and I felt we should share it with other people. And I said you guys should share your experience with me. For those of you that sent here, thank you so much. So basically, what influenced that topic was just a part of my life where I felt not accepted, where I felt bullied. Yeah, I actually felt bullied. So despite my big body and everything, sometimes you just get intimidated and you just be in that space where people act like bullies and you're like questioning their moral standards. A lot of things we've said to people, we don't know how far it has touched their life, how far it has penetrated. So yes, that's what influenced the topic, because I felt we should still talk about discrimination and bullying. At every given chance we get, we should try to stop that particular act, because a lot of people have gotten affected by but it's just a little thing you say to them just to make yourself feel good. And you know, a lot of us have a lot of insecurities. We don't want people to know that we feel uncomfortable sometimes. But that doesn't give you the right to trample on top someone's integrity or someone's esteem. So I think we should always talk about discrimination and bullying whenever we get a chance. So for my episode 3, reality versus religion, I come from a very conservative family actually. My dad is it's not I will not call him a religious person, but I think he's an old-fashioned person. He likes us to do things the old-fashioned way. He does not believe in the new way. So basically, yeah, I felt 50% of my life was influenced by my religion. I'm a Sabbatarian actually. I go to a white army church. I observe Sabbath on Saturday, and yeah. So basically, my life has been influenced by my church, and that's why I feel I'm very reserved. Or by nature, I think I'm a very outright person. I'm very in everybody's face. But due to the kind of family I grew up in, I was nurtured to be very reserved and quiet. Well, my shamelessly comes sometimes. So yeah, that was what inspired my episode 3, reality versus religion, the two contrasts in error, and I talked about a lot of things. People getting judged because of the use makeup, because of face their nails, or because of certain things they do, not because they want to do it, just because they feel comfortable. I'm not justifying the fact that a lot of things we do are right, but I'm just saying that sometimes people don't have to give reasons why they do something. I know we have been brought up to keep according to norms, do things that are right, just to look good in society. But sometimes, can we just allow people do what they want to do? Like feel alive for some seconds, like nobody's watching your step. Okay, I think that was what influenced that episode. So reality versus religion 2, where we talked about the pressure of the word. And I invited Chiamaka, Blessing. Okay, Blessing was not around there, yeah. I invited Chisom and Amaka, and we talked about a lot of pressure and people looking at a woman. Where Chiamaka said that if you know you can't keep up with the pressure, you stay calm. Since you don't have any helper, you got to be cool, you got to be calm. So basically what influenced the episode is my friends. Basically when we talk about things like our friends, where all of us start together as students. Some of them don't buy cars, some of them don't get house for lucky, and we're still always girls staying in hostels or private hostels. So basically it was just our circle of friends that influenced the episode. So reality versus religion 3, Mother's Edition. And this episode I want to tell my mom how much I love her. Yeah, I really love that episode. It was influenced by Mother's Day, few days to my episode. I was just trying to express my love for mothers, and I had a account on reality versus religion 3, where we talked about mothers, the pain mothers go through, how lovely our mothers are, what they've done for us at different points in our life, and how vulnerable they make us. They make themselves around us. They don't act all strong, and I think that's why we love our mothers. I think that's why we have this soft spot for them, because they make us understand that we are all flawed, and we are not just we did not just come to this world feeling all amazing. We can mess up sometimes, and it's okay to mess up, but it's how you handle your messed up life that is what matters. So we went ahead to talk about our emotions, and I had Amaka again on that episode. Shout out to Amaka. You can go follow our IG page, I'll put it there. We talked about our emotions, walking up to a guy. What influenced that episode? I walked up to a guy at a particular point in my life, and the guy was cool. It was actually cool, actually. And at some point, that changed that for me. I was like, dude, will you just calm down? It's just normal thing. Okay, it's a normal in our society, which is why I get so mad sometimes. But yeah, I think that episode was influenced by that particular incident in my life. Yeah, I approached a guy, and we're all good, we're all cool, and all of a sudden I got this get out of my life vibes. So yeah, and I told us we should try that. Let's try it out and see how it feels. I don't know, just you have stories to tell, I guess. So I had a redistribution episode where I got to apologize to guys, because I know I've criticized a lot of guys by episode, not because of all the guys I've met are actually messed up, but because I just feel we should give those reminder that we should try as much as possible to ignore gender sometimes and just fall in love with the person. You get what I'm saying? So that episode was influenced by the fact that I have lovely friends who are actually amazing, and they are not a cake, they are not old-fashioned, They always support me regardless. They always tell me, "Oh, Luchi, keep on fighting, consistency," and I really appreciate my friends that do that for me. So that episode was actually dedicated to those lovely, strong men out there who has always encouraged me at some point in my life. So that was what influenced my episode 7, I think. Yeah, episode 7. And we head ahead to episode 8, where I had Remy for the first time on AWS Friends with Luchi, and we talked about a very interesting topic. I'm a lady, and yeah. So basically, me and Remy just talked about I talked about feeling like a lady, or who a lady is. We gave a stepping stone on our basis of explanation on who a lady should be, the respect we should accord to a lady, and we're made to understand that a lady is someone with class and authority, someone who wants to be respected, someone who commands respect. And Remy told us a very funny story of how she was insulted, or how she felt insulted by someone she just met, and the person felt she was cheap or something. And I think that episode was actually influenced by an incident in my life, an experience I had with a guy. Three guys actually, like back to back. This thing no be joke. They asked me out, like it was not as if they were mining words. They're like, if you want to have my money, or if I want them to spend my money on them, on me, sorry, I would have to have sex with them. And it was it was funny to me, because I'm not saying all girls that have sex are cheap. Like I would always say in my episodes, that your moral standard define who you are or what you do. My moral standard will not really allow me to have sex with somebody just because of you get me beautiful things, or you spend your money on me. I don't think but if I would have sex with someone that I'm not married to, it would be out of affection because of material things. So basically, that was what influenced that episode. That not all girls you meet or buy beautiful things will just open their leg. And I think I omitted something on Mother's Edition. Me and Remy actually talked about family planning, and I think we should consider that for upcoming mothers ourselves, so we don't make the same mistake our mothers made. Okay, so family planning, let's know our budget. I'm not saying when you go to give birth to children you should start counting, okay, I have budget for just one kid, but I'm saying family planning should be considered sometimes. Okay, so and I had Blessing and Chiamaka on my just previous episode, I'm a lady too, and we talked about the becoming. It was heated. We had a lot of argument. Chiamaka was literally vexed. She was so mad. She was like, the Bible, the culture surrounding a man and a woman relationship has been abused, where men do no longer, they don't really understand their wives or understand their woman. They just act based on the fact that they are the head of the home and all is finished. And she made the point that in as much as we struggle to be seen as a person, we struggle so hard to be who we are today, we should not forget the fact that a woman has a special responsibility in the family, and that is to hold her family together. And I made her understand that we are neck, we are like we hold the home together basically. And we made it, and we also try to return the word feminist. It's not really a struggle of equal right, because basically I don't think we can actually have that. Okay, we can actually have equal rights, but I don't think we can actually have that equal, I don't know, there's this equal thing females try to fight for. But basically I think what the world really, how would I put it? I don't want to use that phrase where I say we are limited by nature, but we are actually limited by nature. So basically, the fight is basically is just for us to recognize ourselves, and when we have recognized ourselves as a person, then the world will see us. And I was telling somebody in one show I'm about to feature on the Bella show, where I was saying that we get misinterpreted when we say we are feminists. We tend to fight the wrong battle. The battle is not really, it's not really out there, is within ourselves. Sometimes we just relax and say we'll be fine, last we'll get enter my house, nothing concern us again. But 50% or 70% of ladies out there tend to regret that decision later in their life. So basically, that is what we want to fix with this particular outreach to females. That we should just, yes, getting married is one of the beautiful things that can happen to a lady, that can happen to myself. But we still have dreams, we still have things to be fulfilled. So yeah, I think we should all come out and do our best basically. So what influenced that episode was just my strive of being recognized, because I feel sometimes I get limited because I'm a female by myself actually. I don't know if I'm making sense by myself, because sometimes I just freestyle and I just believe that all is going to be well. But when I remember that I actually have dreams, I actually have things I want to achieve, it just makes me want to do more, want to say more, want to act more, and so many other things. So basically, I just ran you through episode 1 to 9, and that is what episode 10 is about. I just decided to run you through our previous episodes so far. So if you want to know anything about Luchi Gloria, you can send him a DM on my private handle at oluchimetezi or EWL_podcast, or my brand handle Luchi's Concept. Yeah, we're going to be dropping something soon, soon enough. And you can follow us on Twitter at Luchi's Concept, and don't forget to go follow my page EWL on all platforms. I'm on Spotify, I'm on Podbean, I'm on Breaker, I'm on Radio Public, I'm on Apple Podcast, I'm on Anchor. So just Google my name, EWL Experience Luchi, and you get to see all my platforms, or all platforms my podcast is streaming on. So basically, if you want to know anything, like I said, send me a DM or send me voice messages in Anchor. So basically, this episode is just me in my room talking to you, getting to know you guys, and running you through my episodes so far. Okay, guys, I hope we have an amazing time, because I was just talking basically about previous things. I didn't have to crack my head. So really, all the way through episode 1 to 9 was just me speaking my mind basically. Well, me this week. So we're going to be launching a new topic next week. So sit tight, streamers on all platforms. Don't forget to go stream my videos on my YouTube page at Luchi's Concept. It's going to be showing on the screen, and we are proudly sponsored by TradeSmart.io. Okay, now I have to talk about TradeSmart. Basically, TradeSmart is an online platform that helps you eradicate scammers from this world. Basically, like, it helps you purchase your goods online without having this feeling of, okay, I'm going to get scammed. All you just have to do is pay to the platform. We run a service like a middleman, where your goods gets to you and the money gets to the seller. And a lot of people say, oh my god, this is at disadvantage. But basically, the seller, you're not at a disadvantage. What you do when you send your goods to us, we'll verify it, and we'll make sure that it's in good condition, and make sure that the buyer will not come and say, the goods wey this man said to me no be better thing, and try to act funny. It's just a very simple thing. Go to our page at www.tradesmart.io and get more information on TradeSmart. And yeah, we're running a referral program where you bring 50 active customers, you stand a chance to win a customized t-shirt. I won my recently. So yeah, and you get 100 customers and you get a chance to win a mug and a customized t-shirt. So what are you waiting for? Go follow our social media handle at Instagram tradesmart.io, at Twitter tradesmart.io. Yeah. So guys, that will be all on EWL today. And I'll be back again with my hour to talk about relationship. I think that's what we're going to concentrate on very soon. Relationship, up and down, and a lot of guests coming in. Yeah, a lot of guys will be asking me, why am I on your show? Sorry, my hostess is kind of having very strict rule concerning guys, so I can't really invite into my hostel, but we'll find a solution to that very soon. I'm your host, Luchi Gloria, and this is the best session with Luchi on EWL. I love you guys. Stay safe. Bye.
Audio Jungle.